then. Okay, let's see what the general energy today. I'm just going to use this deck. I'm just going to get a general feel. Secrets. Whoa. Keeping secrets. Someone's keeping secrets. So that is the key card. So we'll see what is going on there. I'm going to get this out and just see what your person who's on your mind the most would like to say to you, because I feel they're keeping some secrets from you. Their feelings, okay, basically. So I'll give this a quick shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling this, if you would like a personal reading, just click on the title of the video. It's all in the description box, and also check out the free relationship report. And thanks so much to everybody who has liked, subscribed and commented. And if you're new here and you want to see me wittering on, just hit that notification bell. Okay, reveal. Oh, something's coming out here. I want to tell you the truth with secrets. Yeah. Okay. The cards that have come out are, I've never felt a passion this intense. So I guess when you were with this person at some point, it was a very passionate relationship, but I think it's more than that. I think it's the fact they can't get you out of their head. The energetic tie between you. Okay. It's almost like this person's moved away, they're doing what they want to do, but boy, you're still tugging at them, all right? The central energy here is, I wasn't happy the way things were going. I'm going to go into that one deeper, because that I feel is the key card as to possibly why they pulled away or did whatever they did in your relationship. And then I'm going to have a look and see if we can get any idea about what these secrets are. Okay, so tarot deck. Let's have a look at why they weren't happy. What blockages were there, please, in the past? This is a person, right, specific here. You could have been connected into an Aryan, is that a word? Aries or Aquarian. Okay, this person has a childlike personality. Not always in a bad way, but they like their freedom. Okay, they are a risk taker. Here today, gone tomorrow kind of energy, all right? I feel they felt a little bit trapped in something. Possibly they felt that they didn't have the freedom that they wanted, but I feel since you separated, they've realised that they had bags of freedom with you, actually. That you gave them so much freedom. Probably here what's happened is something's triggered them from before they met you. What else, please? What else, please, was going on with this person? Oops, 2. Okay, yeah, 6 of Cups is out. Right, they had a lot of anxiety and a lot of unresolved issues from their past. All right, this could have been a family situation or a relationship they were in before they met you. All right, they could have been in a situation in their past where they were not allowed to express themselves. Okay, they couldn't bring out that sort of freedom-loving side of themselves. It's almost like they towed the party line. The relationship they were in the past, like I've said, either family, childhood, learned behaviour, or an ex, a prominent ex. Maybe it was someone they were married to in the past. They were still replaying that programming. Somebody in their past tried to tie them down, tried to tell them what to do, etc., etc. This makes them very anxious. It makes them very nervous. I feel at a subconscious level with your person, the moment they start feeling the slightest bit restricted or hemmed in, they're off. Okay? This possibly you weren't even aware of. But this is to do with the opinions and the way they interacted with people before they met you. Okay? They have a real hatred almost of being tied down, but it's all in their mind with you. That's what I think they've realised, that you didn't tie them down. You gave them as much freedom as they wanted. Okay, you could have made a major decision with this person. It could have been when you had children, things changed, or possibly you moved in together, or they got to a certain age, even if you've been with this person a while. You know that saying, I'm hearing it, what do they call it? Middle-age crisis or something. You know, so I thought, gosh, and the triggers from their past. They weren't allowed to grow in a previous relationship. Your person wasn't allowed to grow, okay? They almost had an energy surrounding them of, they learned how to keep themselves safe by going along with what somebody else wanted them to do. To keep the peace, okay? To keep the peace. But it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy. So I feel when they, either you've been in with them in a long-term relationship and they got to a certain age, and this almost, like, they just changed. They just, I don't know, changed their appearance, possibly changed their habits. Maybe they started going out with a new friend group, or they were just doing some really sort of things that were not like them, okay? Or there's a past relationship, like I say, it could even be an ex, they could have been married before, where they were still living in the past, and they assumed that the relationship with you was going to go the same way. Okay, they became unsatisfied, but they weren't unsatisfied with you. This is what's really strong in this reading today. They weren't unsatisfied with you. What I feel they were unsatisfied with was the mental things playing in their head. Now, we all have these, you know, programming, subconscious, you know, thoughts that we think over and over again become a belief. They're then wedged in our heads. And, you know, 90% of the day we can just literally be functioning on stuff we don't even know we're thinking. That's what I feel happened with this person, okay? That's why they're pulling on your energy. And that's why you're pulling on their energy. They want to tell you the truth about that, okay? But I feel there's more secrets here with them. What else have we got, please? What do they want to say? What do they want to say, please? They want to tell you the truth. Oops. Gosh, I'm going to take those. They're out. They want an opportunity to talk. Gosh, wow. Okay. They want an opportunity to talk. They want to know if this relationship has run out of road. Okay? They're looking back at the past. They would like to, I feel, tell you also that they're sorry for blaming you and they're sorry for judging you. I feel they'd also like to be totally honest about the fact that they did have an agenda here and that they were spiteful, all right? This person, because, and I'm banging on about this today, but because I feel they didn't honestly, almost to a point, know or understand, they were just being pulled back into previous habits. I feel what this person would like to say is that they're sorry for blaming you, they're sorry for being so critical, okay? And they are sorry for having an agenda, and they're also very, very sorry for winning at all costs. Okay, they want to reach an agreement with you. Okay, they want to reach an agreement with you. I feel they know that they can't come in all guns blazing, you know, full steam ahead, as we say in the UK. But they want to say to you that almost that they are sorry. Okay, they're sorry. There could also have been somebody around you who had the agenda, who didn't want you to be with your person. If that's the case, they're also sorry about that. But they want to talk to you. They want to come back in. They want an opportunity to see if this is over. we got anything else, please? Can you give me one more card, please, on that? One more card. This energy is really strong today, everyone. It's making me, I can feel it. My head's whizzing. My head's whizzing today. Yeah, 7 swords. Yeah, my gosh. This person really did you wrong. This person did you wrong. Okay. They want to admit to their devious, deceitful behaviour. They saved themselves. They could have been planning this for a while, you know, before they left. In some ways, you might have noticed the signs that they were getting restless. Or I'm just getting they changed. I'm using midlife crisis. It's just an example of energy. It's just when someone, they start doing their hair different, or they're going out, or they're doing things that aren't their normal behavioural patterns. I feel you probably confronted them and they didn't tell you the truth. They secretly almost had emotionally disconnected. They were saving themselves, okay? They were saving themselves, and they took what they wanted to take. I feel it was done in quite a devious way here for you. I don't feel they were honest with you. But also it's more than that. They were quite cruel with it. Okay? They were quite cruel with this. You know, they blamed you, they shamed you. It's that sort of energy. They were bitter. They had to win. You know, this card and this is somebody who had an agenda. They destroyed everything so that they could sneak off or do what they wanted to do and have this new beginning. Okay? Then they blamed you because they weren't happy the way things are going. They want to come back in and talk to you about this. They want to tell you the truth. That is the positive. Okay, because it's a truth card. If it was, say, something like the Knight of Cups with this, I'd be, and these cards, I'd be like, okay, well, I think they're just going to come back in love bomb. You know, that's too... But there's 2 truth cards here. They want to tell you the truth. Okay? They want to tell you the truth about this. They can't let go of you. But for you, have you moved on? You know, that wasn't a nice ending to a relationship for you. It was sneaky, it was devious, and it was a little bit malicious at times as well. Okay? You could have known about this agenda, but that's what they want to tell you. Whatever went down in your relationship here, however they broke you and then blamed you and then criticised you, that's because of their low self-esteem. This person possibly has some anxiety issues as well. Okay? They possibly have some underlying anxiety issues or some behavioural patterns from their childhood. And you're thinking, well, and I can understand for you, do you want this? Do you want to hear them out? Let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice for you. Do you want to hear them out? Page of Cups. They're going to send a message. I think the advice here, put yourself on the pedestal, 6 of Wands. For me, be that card, be the 6 of Wands. Be it. Do it. The 6 of Wands is about being in your power. You could have some success in your life right now. You could be feeling more supported. But whatever this is, whatever the outcome is, whatever you choose to do, you will come out the victor. If you choose not to speak to this person or not entertain it, you will be happy with that decision. And I feel you will be supported in that decision. But really it is all about protecting your own emotions and your own success. Okay? Yes, if you would be not happy, but if you would be curious to hear about from this person, I think the message here is, receive it with an open heart. Don't don't judge it, but also do not negate the success that you're building upon in your own life at the moment. Because in the Six of Wands, in your energy, you are either successful now or you are coming into some success. Okay, your person's going to come back in a Page's energy, which is great. It means a message, obviously, but it can also mean an energy of somebody who is a little bit immature emotionally. But I feel also they're nervous. So I feel when they think about messaging you and coming into you, they're almost like getting butterflies in their tummy about this situation, because of what happened. Okay, they didn't give you closure. They left you hanging. They left you twisting. You made sacrifices where they didn't. They would never see your perspective. But I'm going to stand by this today. So this might not be for you. If you were in this totally narcissistic, vile, trauma-bonded relationship, this isn't for you. Because as much as I'd like to believe and say to people change. If it's true narcissistic, I'm yet to see it. Okay, and I'm quite old now. I've had a life, and I am actually yet to see that happen. But with this reading today, I believe someone wants to tell you the truth about this. Okay, I have seen relationships where there has been a lot of deceit, backhandedness, treachery, etc., turn themselves around. However, and I will say again, they weren't narcissists. Okay, they weren't narcissists. That is, as I always say, if you watch me regularly, a whole different ball game. So don't let your success go. And also, the Six of Wands to me is like a pedestal card. It is, you be the one now that has all the adoring fans, supporters, people looking up to you, because that's your rightful place. Okay, possibly your energy is in this now, or it's going in this direction. It's almost like you could have had a bit of a glow up, and your person's feeling that. And I always say this, the moment you pull your energy back and start really going hard on your own worthiness, they just come back in. People come back in. Right, okay. Let us see what else I'd like to say to you before we wrap this up today. You are the best thing in my life. That's what I was getting way back earlier on. That there's something, that behavioural patterns from the past, subconsciously running, they just assumed that the same thing was going to happen. And instead of discussing this with you, they were absolutely quite devious and at times malicious. I hide behind material things. I look for you everywhere. Okay, just a quickie. Why are they hiding behind material things, please, Spirit? Let me just... I'm going to use this deck, actually. I'm going to use this deck. Why are they hiding behind material things? There's something they lost. I'm hearing they lost something. Four of Wands. This is somebody who could have had an unhappy childhood, an unstable childhood, who was moving around a lot as a child. Okay, they moved around a lot as a child. They didn't have good caregivers. Yeah, they hide behind material things because the Five of Pentacles has come out. There's been poverty in this person's in this person's life. That is another reason sometimes these patterns are running and people can be unsatisfied with the way things are going. If somebody has had what I was just describing with childhood, if they've had that in their life, then they are usually subconsciously programmed. The moment they sniff out something's not quite happening or something's not going their own way, they run. It's like they just cut and run, okay? They hide behind material things because they've had financial hardship in the past, okay? There has been a feeling in their past where they've had bad luck, possibly homelessness, or somebody in their family unit was unemployed, okay? Now, material things can be money, but it can also just be something in the physical, like time. If something was taking too long to materialise, or things weren't working out for you on a financial side, this possibly would have triggered your person. Okay, this possibly would have triggered them. Like I said, I've got Aries, Aquarius. I've also got Pisces. I've got strong Pisces energy. I've got Taurus. I've got Aquarian again. Okay. A little bit of Leo. Quite a bit mixed bunch today. All right. Quite a mixed bunch of energy today. But I do feel they will pop back into your life at some point. You know, this isn't saying, the thing with judgment for me, it is a card of a crossroads. It is a card of an opportunity to know whether this relationship's run its course. Okay, but the thing with today's energy is you make the decision, because you're in the Six of Wands. You're going to be the victor. You are going to come out on top. Okay, so you will make the decision whether or not you want this to go forward. Or with judgment, you've left the past behind, you've left all that behind, and you've literally risen up to the point of realising your own self-worth now, and that's done with. It's gone. You know, you're dancing to a new tune now, possibly. So there you go. I hope that's helped somebody understand maybe why this person acted the way they acted. Okay, you know, they lashed out. They didn't have the wherefore to speak their mind or to be honest with you. Again, possibly going back to some behaviour from their past where they had to lie, or if they did tell the truth, nobody listened to them, or they were made to feel small. So, excuse me, I shall leave that with you. All right, take good care. Remember, you are the Six of Wands, okay? That's your energy. Success on the pedestal. Remembering your own self-worth, okay? That you are lovable, you are complete and whole just on your own because you're amazing. I love you all. Bye.